Hello, and welcome to day 12 of the 21-day Living as Divine Love challenge, which is undergoing a little bit of a shakeup after the challenges that I've had with the videos the last few days, being lost on the computer and my computer having gremlins in it. And it's time for a little bit of a change. So it's going to now be called the 21-day Living as Divine Love celebration. My name is Alara Payten, and I am your host and the creator of this challenge morphing into a celebration. So today on day 12, I'm inviting us into a conversation about resetting your fear-o-meter. That meter in your life, in your internal system, that tells you what level your fear should be. You know how they have the red alerts, yellow alerts, and green alerts at airports. Well, if you're like me, your system got cranked up to red at some time in your life and maybe comes down to yellow, but hardly ever gets set back down to the green, to the resting place that your normal fear response is meant to be in your normal everyday life. And so part of that system is in your reptilian brain in an area called the amygdala. And I'm going to show you a little diagram that I did for my fear response some weeks ago when I started to realize, hey, I'm going over to this side. I started to realize that, you know what? My fear response got kicked on big time when I was in trauma, especially as a child. And then I didn't know how to turn it down. So I came up with this little diagram, and it's one of those strong men, ring the bell to impress your honey things that you see at the country fair, right? So you normally need to hit this really strongly so that the pad goes up, and then it'll ring the bell, and you get to give, the guys, you get to give your girlfriend the prize. So what happened with my system is that almost everything that would even touch this little pad would send it boing off, and I would have my fear response kick into full alarm. So I would be in an alarm with so many things in my life that to no one else, they would look around and go, well, there's nothing to be afraid of here. And my system was in that overdrive. So I had this quite often an ongoing, non-stop feeling of fear and dread. Now, I want to have that response, that fear response, to be working really well. If I need to run, if I need to fight to be truly safe and to save my life or to save the life of people around me, I want that response. So you might notice on there I said I love my amygdala. I love my adrenaline response. I just don't want it working any harder than it needs to. I don't want it to be on 24-hour work mode. I want it to be on standby mode and then go wham into action when it's called for. So I invite you to notice over the next 24 hours at least what your fear response is. Are you on red alert all the time when it's not necessary? Are you on orange alert when it's not necessary? If you look around your actual physical environment and you ask yourself, is there anything in this moment that's actually requiring me to be in that adrenaline situation of needing to fight or flee, that fight or flight response? Well, if you go, no. There is actually nothing that's dangerous here. I am going to reset my system down to green. Use a metaphor that works well for you. Don't need to use mine. And keep asking yourself, what's my level at? Am I at red, orange, or green? Where do I want it to be? If it's not where I want it to be, consciously reset it. And keep practicing that over and over and over again so that you feel at your best in your day with regards to your fearometer. Have fun with your fearometer. Bye.